Hey everybody, what's going on? You guys doing alright? Okay, I hope you're all doing very well. So tonight I decided to make some homemade tacos. I've got the tacos and just some crinkle cut fries I made in the deep fryer, and a little bit of barbecue sauce for the fries. Okay, so let me show you what everything looks like real quick. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? I'm starving too. So I've got the tacos and fries, and back in the probably most of the 90s, early 2000s, I collected a lot of movies, VHS tapes, DVDs, and I don't know, it was just fun. I watched a movie, I thought it was a good movie, I'd go buy the VHS tape or eventually the DVD. So I've got a nice little stack of some of my old VHS tapes. I thought I'd just grab some. I've got about 7 or 8 there, just some random movies I thought I'd talk about. So that's what I'm going to do tonight. Okay, tacos, fries, movies. Okay, nice relaxing video. Alright, so first things first, you guys just sit back, relax, okay, take it easy, don't worry about a thing, okay, you just hang out with me for a while. Okay, let's see how these fries taste. Let me eat one of these tacos and we'll talk about some movies. I went to the store a little while ago. They had some Gatorade on sale, so I bought a few bottles. I love Gatorade. I like that crinkly wrapper. Alright. This is Cool Frost Gatorade. So how you guys been, alright? Okay, I hope so. I'm doing great too, just working a lot. This is the one I showed you earlier. It's Joyride. Really great movie. It's action thriller. Uh, Most of you guys might know this guy in the middle. That's Paul Walker. Most of you guys probably know him from his Fast and the Furious movies. Got killed in a car accident a few years ago. That's just too bad. He was such a great actor. But this is Joyride. That's Steve Zahn there. Lily Sobieski. These two are brothers. Basically, they were messing around with a semi truck driver. They played a joke on him, and the truck driver turned out to be some psychopath killer, and he basically stalked these two throughout the whole entire movie, and eventually the girlfriend as well. So really great, heart-pounding movie. Right here, down here at the bottom, it says a hot-wired white-knuckle thriller. And it really was. It was such a great movie, really exciting. A really weird twist at the end, so definitely a great movie worth checking out, okay? Try not to give out too many spoilers here. It's, just talk a little bit about each one without giving up too much. Drop the tomato in my sauce here. It's alright though. Alright, what do we got next? This is What Lies Beneath. This is your traditional ghost story. It's really creepy. It's got Harrison Ford in there, Michelle Pfeiffer. Michelle Pfeiffer, she thinks she's seeing ghosts around the house, and Harrison Ford, he's really busy at work all the time, and he's never home, and he really thinks that she's just imagining it, but it really is a ghost, and it's just an awesome movie. It's really creepy. It's definitely worth watching, so check it out. What Lies Beneath. Harrison Ford, he's just awesome. You can't go wrong with him, right? I love those ghost stories, and I think most of you guys know I'm a real big horror movie fan, but I wouldn't really call this a horror movie. It's just more of a scary ghost story. Let's see, what do we have next here? Oh, Scent of a Woman. It's got Al Pacino in there. Chris O'Donnell. Chris O'Donnell, he plays just a young high school kid. He took on a job over the summer to make some extra money, and the job is to look after Al Pacino. He's a retired lieutenant colonel, and he's blind due to a accident that happened. So, and it's just a awesome movie. How the two of them eventually throughout the movie became friends, and there's a lot that happened, throughout their relationship, and that's basically what the movie's about, just the two of them, and yeah, just an awesome movie. Al Pacino is just amazing in this, so he's one of my favorite actors. Really great movie. Here's another one. This has got to be on probably in my top 5 all-time favorite movies. Green Mile. Tom Hanks, incredible movie. It's amazing. Michael Clark Duncan. Just such great acting in this movie. Plus the story too is just incredible. All the characters, I can't remember them all, but David Morse is in here. For most of you guys that have seen this movie, I think a lot of you probably have. Even the little mouse, Mr. Jingles. I love that little mouse and that scene where Michael Clark Duncan brought the little mouse back to life, Mr. Jingles. That was so cool. What an amazing movie. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Another one of my all-time favorites, Slingblade, Billy Bob Thornton. 2 thumbs up, riveting, powerful. I'll just read you the synopsis here on the back. 25 years after committing an unthinkable crime, a quiet man named Carl is finally returning home. Once there, he is befriended by a fatherless boy and his mother, but when his newfound peace is shattered by the mother's abusive boyfriend, Carl is suddenly placed on a collision course with his past. Yeah, it's just the little boy's mother's boyfriend. He was really a terrible, abusive person, and when you watch a movie like that, you just feel for the whole family, especially Carl. So, awesome movie. Billy Bob Thornton was amazing in this. You guys want me to do my best Billy Bob Thornton Slingblade impression? Alright, let's give it a try here. Let's get back to these French fried taters. I know, that was terrible. Alright, I got 3 more here. Donnie Brasco is another Al Pacino movie. Awesome movie. I'll just read this one again. In the mid-1970s, FBI agent Joe Pistone infiltrated the violent mafia underworld, getting closer to its inner circle than any U.S. law officer ever had, based on a true story. So Johnny Depp was the FBI officer, and he became friends with Al Pacino, and he was basically trying to bring down the mafia. Johnny Depp, he's such an awesome actor. I think his very first movie was the first Nightmare on Elm Street. He was really young back there, was probably a teenager. But have you guys ever watched a movie and you get like tingles or triggers from the movie? There's this one scene in here. They were sitting in I believe it was Al Pacino's car, and I think it was a Cadillac. I'm almost positive it was, but it was a really nice car with all leather interior, and of course these guys being in the mafia and that they all wear leather coats. So you got these guys sitting in the front seat of this car with the leather seats, and they've got their leather coats on. And all you can hear is this leather crinkling and crunching, and that I've watched that scene so many times. Not because it's the greatest scene. It's a important part of the movie, but for the sounds of that leather, I just kept, even with this VHS tape, I just kept rewinding it over and over because I love those sounds so much. But awesome movie. Check it out. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Terminator. That's just an absolute classic in the action world. Amazing. If that movie was on tonight, I would watch it. That's really the movie that put Arnold on the map as being a true action superstar. And last but not least, Sylvester Stallone, Cliffhanger. I was a huge Arnold Schwarzenegger, Stallone fan back in the 80s and 90s. I mean, who wasn't? Those movies were so good. I know some of them weren't the greatest, but it's they were all so much fun to watch. Stallone with all of his Rocky and Rambo movies, and all the Terminator movies and Predator, and that, just all of them were just classics. But let me have a few more bites here, and I think I'll wrap it up for tonight. Probably a lot more talking in this one, but you guys are always asking for more stories, so alright, you guys, I think that's about it for today. That was a lot of fun talking about these old movies. Such great times back then. But anyway, as always, thanks for hanging out with me for a while. I really enjoyed it. Thanks for subscribing and all of your awesome comments. The comments, it's really a bright part of my day. I really enjoy reading them. Okay, you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you next time.